living room, and I wish that you would follow. First you didn't, but then you did, and it was already tomorrow. And you told me how you had an uncle who played the villain in those movies, and how he died, and then you cried. You apologized profusely, and I was nervous that this was as good as I could ever feel, and I was right.
I was wishing that we were two other people who need not say goodbye.
I confess to thinking sex was my salvation. Really, they just start with the letter S. You'll forgive me for thinking heaven was her bedroom, as close as I would ever get. As close as I would ever get. My favorite records from your apartment, kissing you before you left me for New York. Weren't you a princess or an heiress, or just the daughter of a rich man? In this land it comes no sunshine that you never have to work. New York City's cold, and when you love someone you should hold on to them so tightly till you crush them or they wriggle from your grasp. You don't just stand there and say nothing, but at least I learned my lesson. And I confess to thinking sex was my salvation. Really, they just start with the letter S. You'll forgive me for thinking heaven was her bedroom. It's as close as I would ever get. It's as close as I would ever get. And I confess to thinking sex was my salvation. And really they just start with the letter S. You'll forgive me for thinking heaven was her bedroom. It's as close as I would ever get. 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 As close as I would ever get.
shadow of the stars. The lighter makes a spark, but I look better in the dark. I look better in the Do you think it would be weird if I dropped into a dream? Always the first to know, always the last to leave. If you're sober in the morning, you can always just pretend that you're drunk on your way home, and the party didn't end. When the sunlight meets the dawn, you'll see I'm not the one you want, 'cause I look better in the dark.
The night is a thief, some poet once wrote. It steals the colors from the day. It's kind of pretty if you like words. For my dog, they're not exactly true. Because there are colors at night. The burning red of passion, the angry green of jealousy, and the ugly, terrifying black of fear.
And there's a song there that's coming from, from inside
Louise, she just wasn't thinking when she climbed into his bed. She only wanted to lie beside him, to have
You suck. You wanna talk about sex, but we're not allowed. Well, you may not like me, but you better lay down, 'cause it's your turn now. Boy, you're wasting your time with excuses and lies.
Now what's on your nasty old mind?
So how should I begin this? I guess it started when you were with him, and how he never even took you out to dance. But did he fuck with any rhythm? But now he's playing with your head. But did he ever make you come? And did he ever make you cry? And do the wires in your mind get sewn together, rubbed and severed by the heat? And you don't know how long I can stare into your picture and wish that it was me. I guess it's different 'cause you love him, but I've got an interactive, sick and twisted imagination, and that's gotta count for something.
You wanna talk about sex, but we're not allowed. Well, you may not like me, but you better lay down, 'cause it's your turn now. You're wasting your time with excuses and lies. Get your face between my thighs.
I dreamt I was standing in your doorstep, licking sweat off of your forehead, with your finger in my mouth, and the sound when leather jackets hit the ground. You should hear when you're not around, when it's just us horny poets who can't wait to write it down. Swear we were only being honest. Do you like these little sonnets? 'Cause I wrote them just for you. And how quickly they turn sour, so be careful who you screw. And never call. And I'm starting to suspect you don't intend to do anything you say at all.
We wanna talk about sex, but we're not allowed. Well, you may not like me, but you better lay down, 'cause it's your turn now. You're wasting your time with excuses and lies.
Now what's on your nasty old mind?
By yourself, sitting alone. I hope we're still friends, yeah.